Good morning. Right, well, today's job, I'm going to put the floor in the van. So first things I need to do is just move the van around so I've got the back doors facing out so I can get it out easier. And after doing that, I need to take all the crap out of it, sweep it out, and get myself a nice clean floor to get started with. You'll see there behind me, I've got that's the old floor, which is there. I've kept it, but I don't think I'm going to use it because it's that's the bottom side of it. The side which wasn't the top, the other side of it is it's a bit crap really. It's not very good. Plus it's been sitting out there now for a couple of months, so it's not going to be very good. So I just got some sheets of ply which I'm going to use instead, and I'll use that then as a template. 30 quid each these are. Not cheap, it all adds up. So yesterday I spent 170 quid in wicks on basically just wood for the floor. These are batons which do go down first and then the ply down top. So what I'm going to do first is measure out roughly where everything is going to go. First things first, measure out the length of the bed. Now I'm 6'3", and that is what length I'm going to have the bed. So that will bring the bed up to about there. Yeah, just behind the wheel arches, which is what I anticipated. And then bed's going to be there, shower room is going to be here, shower tray is, I've written it down here, it's going to be 1160. Hi Doug. It's going to be 1160 by 695 there to approximately there by 695. There. So shower room is going to be there. And what I want to do is make sure I've got batons then along those measurements, because that's obviously where the walls are going to be. Shower tray is going to be on there, so I want some support under that. Then the kitchen is going to be over this side. Now the kitchen units I'm going to make 400 mil deep. So 400 mil deep out from the wall. We'll leave it about here, which is in that little recess. Now all the other batons are going to have on top of these, on the up bits and the tops of those bits. This bit is going to be there in the recess. So what I'm going to do is just turn it around that way, and then it's a couple of mil in the difference, but at least I've got something then a bit more support in there underneath the ply when that goes in. That's the plan. Right, I'm going to draw lines on the floors here, and yeah, get gluing down this stuff. I'm just trying to decide what to do with this part here. Will I bring the wooden floor right up to the edge of the seat? I think I will. I'll bring it right up to the edge there, and then what I'll do is put that over it, and I might have to trim a bit off this just so it fits a bit neater, but I'll put a wooden batten in along the edge there so it's flush with those, and bring the plywood floor right up to the backs of the seats. got all my wooden battens down now. They're all glued down. With a few bits that were left over, I'll put a few bits in here. This is going to be where the shower is, so I want to make sure there's lots of support under there for where the shower tray is going to be. You definitely don't want that flexing. And then I've started to put down the Celotex PIR board. But what I've forgotten to do is, let me just go back a little bit. Oh, by the way, see the couple of blocks? So there's some of the battens that I got from Wicks. Some of them are bent like bananas, so there's blocks there holding them down, stop them sort of from bowing back up again. So holding them down there until the glue sets. I've had to leave a little gap here, and when I was cutting the PI board I forgot to leave a bit there because all the water services are going to be on this side of the van, and then I'm going to need a hot and a cold water feed coming across here and up here to where the kitchen is going to be on this side. So I'm going to put those couple of pipes in now along there. I need to cut a bit out of this Celotex board, put it in there, and yeah, and just put the hot and cold water pipes along there. So first things first, nice sharp, fresh sharp Stanley knife. I'm going to cut this 12mm John Guest pipe. This seems to be the standard that everybody uses. And then they've got these very handy little connector clips which just snap in, and they're very, very secure. Yeah, they're a good bit of kit, this John Guest stuff. Right, so now let's get it laid down there along that batten where it's meant to be going. It's very springy, this, so I'm not sure how I'm going to keep it down here. But it goes across there. And then I think what I'll do is just use a bit of insulating tape just to hold it down there temporarily. Because once the plywood is down on the floor, it'll all be held in place. So yeah, so just for the moment, I'm just going to use a little bit of insulating tape there, and that'll hold it all down nice and neat and secure until I get the floor down. So I've laid out a couple of sheets of ply. I've got two 440mm by 1220mm, and it's 12mm thick. So I've just laid those on the ground and laid the old floor on top of that just to use as a template. But the old floor only come up as far as the bulkhead. Now I've taken the bulkhead out, so obviously there's a bit more. So I've used a cardboard template just to cut out, just to scribe around that extra little B pillar to get it right up to the seats. So hopefully I'll get a nice neater job on that. So I'll just, with that bit of cardboard, then I've just penciled around that as well. So that'll get a nice clean finish hopefully. Now I've also cut it so the edge will just rest on the batten there as well. So it stops it bouncing around so much and gives it a bit more security. So there we have it, all the ply is down. I haven't screwed it down yet because I've still got a little bit of titivating to do. For example, the corners here where the water pipes are going under the floor over to there. I just want to tidy that up. I still need to put bits under the seats there. Yeah, but overall, that's it in. You might notice when I was putting it down, I didn't put silver foil tape all along the battens underneath. I've done that purposely because I know a lot of people say you should have a vapor barrier, but I'm very much of the opinion that I want to have a little bit of airflow and I want to have a little bit of ventilation. Rather, if there's any moisture in there, I don't want it all locked in. So yeah, might disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. So that's just the way I'm doing it. Anyway, that's that job done. Another one ticked off the list.